you kidding me?
All right, so I'm Chris with Cherokee Auto Sales here on Broadway in Knoxville, and I'm here with Mike with More for Less. Mike has a couple of mechanic shops here in Knoxville. The one that we're at here is kind of across the street from McDonald's, close to Fountain Lane Bowling, kind of next door to Subway here. And he's a full-service mechanic shop. And you want to tell us a little bit about what you do here?
Well, we pretty much service vehicles, foreign domestic, for brakes, suspension, electrical, air conditioning. Pretty much you name it, we do it.
Okay, so you do all the way to motor and transmission swap outs? And,
yes, we will.
Yeah, so you work on BMWs?
We do some work on the BMWs. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yes.
Some people are kind of like, I don't really want to mess with a Mini Cooper. So you've got the equipment to do the European stuff
Yes,
as well.
sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
gotcha. So Mike's got two locations here. He's got this location on Broadway in Knoxville here, and then he's got another location in Carnes next to Gordon's Drug Store. It's right down there by the Grace Baptist Church area there. And here at this location, he's got 3 mechanics, and then at that location in Carnes on Oak Ridge Highway, it's 7301 Oak Ridge Highway. He also has 3 mechanics.
2 mechanics and the
gotcha.
manager.
I gotcha.
Yes,
2
sir.
mechanics and then the manager. And they do the same service there that you do here?
Yes, actually, most of the motor and transmission swaps are done at that location.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Very good. How many lifts do they have there?
They have 2 lifts and an alignment rack. So
Okay,
really
nice.
3 lifts.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what you have here.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
yes, sir.
nice. Mike has told me that they've tried to focus on same-day service. Sometimes it'll be 2 days if it's a bigger job, but they really try to get the customer in, try to get the customer's vehicle fixed with the highest quality parts that the customer wants. And then he also mentioned that your fiance Amy works here with you in this location.
Yes, my beautiful better half.
It's beautiful fiance Amy. How long have y'all been together?
And we've been together a little better than 6 years, known each other almost 17.
Wow.
Yes.
You know, there's a story there.
Oh, most definitely.
So how did you get started in the mechanical work?
I was recognized first for management because I worked at a U-Haul and my customer service skills caught somebody that was in the automotive repair business.
Right.
And they basically offered me a job to manage shops and put me through training and etc.
How old were you?
At that point, I was 22. Before that, I tinkered with cars with my family, but never really in the business.
Right.
So I started with them. I was basically a rock star as far as a salesman and the management, and I was very efficient, and I liked it. So I decided to stay at it. And then after so many years, I just got frustrated with the monotony of all these companies taking advantage of people, overselling, upselling. It just gets to be too much, and we all work too hard for our money. And so that's when I decided to break away and open my own business and name it More for Less.
Right.
To try to help people save money and get an honest job done instead of parts cannons and people upselling them and etc.
Right. So More for Less is more MOORE, the number 4, and then less LESS autorepair.net is his website. So Mike Moore, like Michael Moore, the famous
Yes.
producer or whatever. Yeah,
Yes.
same thing. Yeah. So that's his website, and then you said you've been in Knoxville for about 17 years,
Since 2007, yes, sir.
and you moved here from.
Michigan.
I gotcha.
Yep.
So you said you were up in the above Detroit area,
Yeah,
roughly.
right in the Detroit
Yeah,
area.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
And then you actually went into business on the Chapman Highway part of
That's
town.
where I opened my very first location. Yes.
You ever think about opening a third location?
I do. It's quite tedious to do though. Like
Yes.
the 2 right now is I'm just now starting to get a handle on that after 2 years of having both of them open.
Yeah, 2 rooftops. We only have 1, and I hear a lot of people in the car business talk about the second rooftop, third rooftop, and then they go back to 1.
Yeah.
Because you can keep everything, especially when you have a service shop in the back.
Correct.
Everything's together, and you can manage it. And then, like right now, you've got a manager over in Carnes, and
Right.
I'm sure you have cameras or whatever, but
Yes,
still.
yeah. I drive them a little crazy with that, but
Trust but verify. I know you enjoy doing this for work, but what do you enjoy doing when you're not working?
well, I mean, getting out to try to do some travel for one, but I love riding my Harley.
Right.
And I love shooting pool.
Yeah.
And I love going to the beach.
So you mentioned 9-ball. Do you like 8-ball as well?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I was in APA leagues for 9-ball.
Oh.
It was what I liked as far
Yeah.
as the APA, and it was fun. And
Right.
it was with a group of people I already knew. So
Nice fraternization.
yes,
The 8-ball and 9-ball are two completely different games of pool.
yes, they are most definitely.
The 9-ball, you got to shoot one and then two
Yeah,
like that.
you
But you
gotta
can,
follow
yeah.
the sequence. Yeah.
We had we grew up in West Tennessee, and we used to play bumper pool.
Okay.
The place
I'm
that we used to
familiar.
go to. Yeah. So you hit that little bumper, and it's like, oh no! It's like hitting a golf ball, and then it goes down the hill, and it goes like a mile. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So bumper pool is something that we always got to do, and that was a lot of fun. Hated it. So what kind of motorcycle do you have? You mentioned you got a Harley.
It's a 2018 Street Glide,
Okay.
Harley Davidson Street.
And that's the only motorcycle you have right now?
right now. Yes.
And what have you done to it?
Well, I didn't, but the person that had it before me did a really strong build on it. It's called
Yeah.
a 128 build.
Yeah.
So it's a fast machine.
Yeah. And we ate breakfast the other morning, and I got to hear you take off, and that sucker was really loud.
Yes.
So what kind of gas mileage does it get?
Well, let's see. It's 5-gallon tank. I get about 160 miles
Okay.
to a tank.
That's
So
not too bad. That's about 30.
miles.
Yeah, about 30, 35. The beach, what beach do you go to?
Well, the last beach I went to was Myrtle Beach.
Right.
So it's been a good minute. I need to make another trip.
Yes.
I've been all over the Florida beaches.
Nice.
Alabama beaches.
Do you have a favorite somewhere? Like if you were to get like a beach house where you would want to go to?
I don't know. Not
Okay.
really.
We're watching a thing on Netflix right now at night, and there's 30 seasons of this Netflix show, and it's called Bargain Beachfront House or something like that. It's from
Okay.
HGTV. We're on the 3rd season. Every night it's a different city, and so we'll pull it up, and it'll say, oh, like this little city in Florida, their budget's like $250,000 beachfront, and then we pull it up, and we're like, what the? It's so cheap. You can actually get a really cheap beach house.
Right.
You know. It doesn't have to cost $5 or $10 million, but
Right.
and they're everywhere. Some of them are in
Yes.
California, Canada,
Yep.
Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina. So
Yeah.
if you could buy a beach house one of these days, where do you think you would?
I guess I like Florida, so Florida would be one on the list.
Yeah.
Um,
You don't have family in any of those 3-4 states.
no.
Yeah.
North Carolina's got some beautiful beaches.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So North Carolina would probably be first choice. Florida second.
We went to Oak Island 2 years ago and got a beach house, and invited the whole family, and it was so much fun for a week. Yeah.
Right
Oak
on.
Island, yeah, beautiful.
Yes.
So
That's where they have that mystery,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We got kicked out by the hurricane.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
the hurricane. We were supposed to leave on Saturday, and we left Thursday morning.
Right.
It was time to go. And then, later that day, it hit. It wasn't horrible, but it definitely.
Right.
Yeah, no one was in the house when it hit.
Yeah, you don't want to
so.
sit around for those. If we can help you with any of your automotive needs, please feel free to give us a call.
Website is www.more, MOORE, the number 4, less, LESS, autorepair.net. So you can go on his website and you can schedule an appointment, or you can give him a call at this location at 865-579-5519, or you can give him a call at the Carnes location at 865.
268-2548.
All right, thank you.